if they got used to being in the water of emotions, but not really touching it, right? Because they're in it. Like they have emotions. They're in relationships where they experience emotions. But the majority of them is up here in the clouds, up in the sky with their thoughts. The majority of them has it under control. They can see it from a higher vantage point, not a higher vantage point. They can separate themselves from their emotions. So they're used to connections where they can detach. Oh, okay. Wait, this is Gemini. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Air signs. All right. Yeah, they're used to being detached from the water. It's like it almost comes up. They never become engulfed in it. Okay, as opposed to this. Someone might have a lot of fire in their chart. They might be a fire sign, but they're coming through with this fire, with this passion, and it's engulfing them. It's kind of hot. All right, what's the pit about? Now it's like, okay, but I'm used to having things under control. Like, do I really want to deal with this wild buck? Can I tame this wild stallion? Probably not, you know. It's stirring up passions that they didn't know they had. Okay, we have the well, we have these sweet emotions. You have this abundance. I feel like they know that they doing this, treating love from a distance, they were cheating themselves, okay? And someone's coming through to show them like, oh no, this is what love can be. And it's stirring up, you know, excitement, it's stirring up fear as well, it's stirring up like all these emotions that they never really had to touch, that nobody seemed to have really inspired in a while or ever, whatever the case is. But someone's coming in and stirring it up for them. They might be reminded of, I don't know. I mean, if they're reminded of an old love or whatever the case is, I don't think that part matters. Either way, it's emotions that were already there. It's desires. It's probably been there, but it's probably buried. They got used to just not touching them, right? Anyway, so it's going to break that illusion. This person, whatever this passion is, okay, that comes out of nowhere, this tornado of passion, it just causes like a tower, like what the? It's like a whole new world. And they're going to have to switch your perspective in order to adapt to that. Like they were speaking the sword language. They were in their thoughts, but in order to handle this, they're going to have to speak the language of fire, right? They're going to have to adjust and look at the world differently. They're going to have to change up a little bit. This fire is not going to allow for someone to be just detached in love. Like this, if this is a person, then this requires someone to put their all into it. This person, I don't think they're used to putting their whole heart. Like they'll put a lot of effort and probably a lot of thought, a lot of strategy, but I don't think they put their heart into love, into their relationships. It's safer for them that way. Okay. So something or whatever. I'm gonna just assume these are people. So someone's coming along and challenging that. Oh, it broke the seal. It broke the illusion for them. This person probably thought that they didn't have a lot of passion. Oh my gosh. Okay. This person, they enjoyed this. They probably watched people go through their emotions and was like, yeah, I'm just not like that. I can control my emotions. I'm logical when it comes to love. They enjoyed that air, that detachment. They probably thought that's who they were. And then someone is showing them like, no, just nobody came through with this. That's all that's happening. So now they're sitting here with the Page of Swords with this new thought, this new viewpoint, this new perspective. Like, what do I do with this? I thought I had me figured out. I thought I had love figured out. I thought this is my makeup when it came to love. I didn't realize that I can match this energy. I can have this level of passion. Now they're looking at this thought and examining it like, well, what am I supposed to do with this? Especially if they have other people. Wow, okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The growth. Whoa. 2 of Cups. Okay. Look at that. Okay. So. It's making them question if they're dealing with people or who they've been dealing with. It's making them question that. It's also making themselves look at themselves differently. Like, oh, I was being detached because it just wasn't a 2 of Cups energy. It's like realizing like, okay, I haven't been in a situation where I was really in love before. That's why I was able to do this. Or I haven't had an authentic connection, a soul tie that really inspired me to dive in. And that's why I was able to detach. This is giving me a headache. It's something chaotic about this though. I feel like it's disorienting. Because even though, like, it's shaking someone's core belief system about themselves, you know, shaking that up for them. But ultimately, Devil card in reverse is leading to them dropping, you know, this energy that they kind of took pride in, the distancing. I mean, not really tapping into their heart space. They might be realizing how that wasn't like a personality trait. It might have been a coping mechanism, you know? Like they took pride in like, oh yeah, I'm just not really passionate about anything. And it's like, no, that's not it. That's what you told yourself to cope in the world so you never get hurt, right? And that's another thing too, because this thing is coming in and stirring up so much passion, which they probably equate with hurt. So anyway, they're gonna have to work on that. This is similar to the 2 previous readings I just did before this, which is Capricorn and Scorpio. All right, so you might want to check that out. 3 different angles of the same story. Elder card. It's just gonna force them to grow up, okay, or grow out. I didn't mean to say grow up, but grow out of their old ways. Either way, 2 of Cups, beautiful connection, real deal. All right. It just comes in like a wrecking ball. That's what I feel. That's what I feel. It's disorienting. That's the song, coming in like a wrecking ball. Hell yeah. That's exactly what it feels like. All right, what's the blockage? What's the blockage here for Geminis? Yeah, see, the thing about this, it's a bit of a paradox here. Because it's bittersweet. It's a tower moment. It is a good tower moment because it's a real connection coming in. But because it comes in like a wrecking ball, that's what makes it a little bit uneasy. That's what makes it the tower moment not as pleasant. Okay, even though it's a love coming in, it's like your favorite chocolate, your favorite candy coming in, but it's smacking the shit out your face. It's like, all right, I mean, thank you for this candy. I really love this candy, but goddamn, that shit came in kind of hard. You know, it's something bittersweet about it. It kind of, I don't want to say it hurts, but it's uncomfortable, and it's becoming a burden with the Ten of Wands. It's like, damn, I wish I just didn't know that. Like, because this person was so used to just being who they were. So now to realize, oh no, I have more passion that I can experience in this world. And I haven't been living that passion at all. I thought I experienced love, and that was the capacity of the love I was going to experience. Now I'm just realizing, no, I just never experienced being in love, you know? Or I never met anyone to inspire this love. That's crazy. But yeah, that it makes it a burden. It's like a truth where it's just like, I mean, I was good with my little capacity of love that I thought, my little story, you know? But now their love is being expanded, and it's with that Ace of Wands versus the Two of Swords. It's like that is it's so big, it's so loud, okay? And I want to say magnetic. Like they can't ignore that truth. Yeah, and it becomes a burden because it's forcing them to have to look at themselves now.